Your appearance is almost everything. Hello, welcome back to my 90 days of lessons from me for me to you. And today is day 39, I believe. And today's lesson is your appearance means almost everything. And this is a lesson that I'm not gonna lie, just bounced off my brain today because I was putting some clothes on just to like see how some fits are fitting, and they were fitting. But it kind of got me to thinking that one thing that I really didn't really prioritize when I was younger, and I feel like the more you grow up, the more you realize it, that your appearance really does mean a lot, bro. Not even the fact that, you dress nice or, um, yeah, not even just dressing nice, but the way you smell, the way you carry yourself, the way you walk, the way you hold your head, and things of that nature. Like, it really does give this sense of confidence off to other people, right? That you're like, oh yeah, that's a person that's confident with themselves. And even if you maybe you aren't on the inside, because I'm not always confident with myself, but the way that you portray yourself to the outer world, even though it's not the end all be all of everything, like I'm never going to tell you that the way that other people perceive you is the most important thing, but it takes you a very far way. It takes you a very, very far away, whether it comes to potentially, getting a girl that you're interested in, right? There's that. If you show up to a job interview in some sweats and a t-shirt and a do-rag like I'm wearing right now, like, sure, I don't look ugly, but like that's not what they want. They, put on a nice suit, put some cologne on, like, carry yourself, make sure your shoes are clean and things of that nature. Make sure your shirt's clean, make sure there's no stains on your shirt, even if just going outside, make sure that the clothes that you're wearing out to go to like the mall or to grab some food or something of that nature, like you look, presentable. Like, I'm not saying that you need to dress for other people all the time, but it really does help you, man. I promise you it does. I'm gonna give you this example. Like, for the past few weeks, I've been seeing somebody, and we've been on dates. And every single time she's seen me, she's been like, "Oh wow, you dress really good, and you smell really nice." And that's not to say that that's what's keeping her interested in me. Of course, your personality goes a very long way, but at the same time, how would it look if you as a guy or as a woman, you show up to a date and you just look like you threw something on? Maybe your hair is wet, and actually no, I'm gonna let the wet hair kind of slide, because maybe some people, for women, I know that you guys kind of, I will admit, you guys do tend to take a long time to get ready, and your hair is a very big trial in that. But as a guy, like, you show up, you're just wearing some like a white t-shirt with a stain on it. Maybe you threw some jeans on, you threw some dirty shoes on, and you went out there. You didn't even bother putting cologne on or something like that. And it's like, the way you think about it, like, that day's probably not gonna go good, because she's gonna perceive like, oh, you don't care enough to at least present yourself well for me. Like, it's first impressions. The way that you dress really does influence a first impression, and the way that you carry yourself too. If you dress better, you feel better, so you carry yourself better, right? You carry yourself with this sense of urgency, maybe not even urgency, but the sense of, like I said before, confidence. You hold your head high, you speak clearly, you want to be seen, right? Like, I'm not saying that you want to be seen all the time, because I damn sure don't want to be seen all the time. The clothes that I put on, sure, I want people to be like, like, yeah, you look good, and things of that nature, but I don't want the entire room to perceive me. Maybe like a one glance and call it a day. But, going off of the fact of appearance, also the way that you smell. The way that you smell is very important. That's also, people can smell you before they even see you. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. People smell you before they even seen you. Again, going back to the dates that I've been on. Sure, she saw me first because she saw me from a far distance the first time. Second time, I picked her up. But both times, she's like, smell very good. You smell very good. Now, what I'm doing is nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. It's just some lotion, some cologne. But the combo hits. Like, it's a good combo. And my body wash, and my beard oil. It's a lot that goes into it. Not really. It's a lot that it took a while to develop. But it's like, the way that you smell, people want to be closer to you. People are more invited because they're like, oh, that's quite a pleasant smell. People are more intrigued by you, and that's a conversation starter. It's like, oh, what do you at work? At work this one time, I had on the same scent. I'm describing it as my signature scent. Again, it's nothing crazy, but I'm describing it as my signature scent. I had it on, and keep in mind, I worked at a country club, so I'm rich old people. And she's like, oh wow, you smell really good. And I was like, thank you. And, and they were like asking me like what it is, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it's nothing crazy. Like I just told them it's just the lotion that I have on and the cologne, like the combo, they mesh well together and things like that. It's kind of like a sweet, like, cinnamony kind of thing, but like, man, I don't want to say manly at the same time, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get across. But it's like, that was a conversation starter. And even after that, that lady remembered me ever since. She asked me my name. And ever since that, the lady remembered me the entire time. Like, I saw her again last night and she was, cracking jokes at me or, with me because she remembered me. So that's the thing. Like, the way that you smell, the way that you look, it kind of pushes this idea of you not being engraved in someone's mind, but it gives a better memory. It gives a better sense of memory to that, So, it's important to take pride in the way that you look and the way that you smell and the way that you carry yourself. If you hold your head up high going into a meeting, it's so important. It's so important because it shows that you have confidence showing up to that meeting. It shows you have confidence in what the job that you're probably applying to do, right? So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that the way that you look and the way you smell and things of that nature is the end all be all, but dude, it's very important. It's very important. If you can please somebody's senses, whether it's the visual, the olfactory, without even having to speak to them, it goes a long way because it sets this memory in your mind, and I feel like a lot of self-help channels do talk about this. I don't really consider this a self-help channel. I told you this is more of a diary of lessons. Self-help channels give this idea that, oh, you need to smell good and look good all the time. Sure, I agree with you, but not for the reasons they are. They're like, oh, so you can get girls and things of that nature, get bitches, get blah blah blah. It's like, dude, just do it for you. Just do it for you. Like, for me now, I just like smelling good. I just like putting clothes on. I like looking good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you that the attention that it does give isn't satisfactory. But at the same time, I would do it whether or not I was getting that attention. And that's the most important thing. You could acknowledge that the attention that you get from doing something that's better for you, it's nice. Like, I like going to the gym. I love going to the gym. I also like the attention that going to the gym gets me from women. But I also love looking at myself in the mirror and being like, I'm happy with I'm happy with the way that I look. I'm happy. I'm pleased with the way that I look. My beard, right? Women like beards. Women like beards and mustaches. But at the same time, I'm happy to look in the mirror and be like, wow, the beard fits my face well. I like it. I love it. So, it's just those things where it's like, sure, you can, how do I say, do it for other people or do it for the attention, the validation that it gets. But at the end of the day, the first person you should be doing it for is you, Your appearance should please you. You should be comfortable with the way that you dress. I'm not saying that you need to dress how I dress, because I don't know, I've never really come on here fitted up. I think maybe once I've ever done that. But I'm not saying that you need to dress like the way somebody else dresses. Find your template, find your style, find what you're doing. Maybe you don't have a signature style. Maybe you you dress a little bit different. I mean, everybody has like a signature style. There's things that fit people and there's things that don't. There's certain things that I don't think I could pull off. But, it's just, man, carry yourself with some pride, bro. It shows that you invest in yourself. And if you invest in yourself first, more people are willing to take you seriously because it shows that you take yourself seriously. Yeah. So, like I said before, I'm always one of those guys. I was one of those guys. I still am to some extent. That you could, on the average day, you'll see me in like a t-shirt, some shorts, call it a day, put some my beaters on, my freaking gym beaters, or some slides. Like, that's what I'm having on the average day. If I go on a Target run, that's what I got on. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna look terrible. I'm gonna look terrible. But when I do actually try to take myself out or dress up and go someplace, or I'm going out with like a friend or like a potential date, look nice, look good, smell good. Yeah. So it's not that hard. Just take yourself a little bit seriously. So yeah, that's today's lesson. As always, put God first with all that you do in life, and seek Him in all that you do in life, and love yourself before you love anybody else. And if there's nobody there that loves you, I love you. But there is somebody out there that loves you. I will see you guys on day 40 tomorrow. Goodbye.